as you can see, some of the corn is in tassels here, but it is very much so overcome with weeds and mostly foxtail in there. You can kind of see the rows, but next year we're gonna do things a lot differently. Well, this is what I got after tilling. I went over it 3 times. There's still a lot of kind of crap in here of grass and whatnot, but it kind of is what it is. You know, when it's that tall and you cut it, you're gonna end up with that. But for the most part, you know, it is a lot of decent soil in here, a little rocky, but it did chop the majority of this stuff up. We'll be able to get seeds in the ground, hopefully enough to where they'll have a decent amount of dirt. So we'll go get some seeds and get to planting. I think what we're gonna plant in here, since we do still have basically 1.5 rows of beets, we'll plant some carrots, and these are 72 days to harvest. The beets are even shorter, they're only like 50, 59, but we do still have a lot of beets. I'm gonna assume that there's not that many seeds of cantaloupe or watermelon in here. Again, you got to space these things apart, so spacing is about 4 feet. So this is very similar to pumpkins. Same kind of thing with this. 3 inches, well, this says 3 inches apart, but the hills are 5 to 7 feet apart. So watermelon vines like crazy, and so does cantaloupe. So we'll try and space these out pretty far. I highly doubt it's going to take up this whole area. So this is $2.79, and that's all the seeds you get. That's kind of pathetic. The cantaloupe starts from there, and we managed to actually get the whole way down because we are doing like 4-foot spacing between each seed. I put 2 seeds in just to kind of guarantee germination, and then we actually came over a little bit further, and we only went like maybe another 10-20 feet down into a second row. And then the watermelon starts from there and basically comes up to here because we really didn't have that many seeds. I am going to try and put some beets in the ground, maybe centered up in there. Hopefully I remember where they're at. So I have quite a few beet seeds left. There's quite a few in these packs. So we'll save the rest of that for next year because I don't know if the deer are going to eat it or not. We didn't do a huge area for those. Basically where the soil is darkened here up to there. So not a very huge plot, but we have an overabundance of beets the way it is right now, so I don't want to get crazy. So the majority of this plot is basically, you know, there's nothing in it, which is fine. It needed attention anyway. It needed tilled up and mowed because clearly you can see how high it was before. So have a great day. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.